Hello students, welcome to the class of English Literature. How are you all? I wish all will be fine. So students, today we are going to study our 10th chapter of short stories All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury. This is the picture of the author. So before beginning the chapter, something we will come to know about Ray Bradbury. About the author. Ray Douglas Bradbury was born on August 22, 1920 in Waukegan, Illinois to Leonard Spalding Bradbury, a lineman for power and telephone utilities, and Esther Moberg Bradbury, a Swedish immigrant. Bradbury enjoyed a relatively idyllic childhood in Waukegan, which he later incorporated into several semi-autobiographical novels and short stories. Bradbury's family moved to Los Angeles, California in 1934. As a teenager, he participated in his school's drama club and occasionally befriended Hollywood celebrities. His first official pay as a writer came for contributing a joke to George Burns' and Ellen show. After graduation from high school in 1938, Bradbury couldn't afford to go to college, so he went to the local library instead. He published his first short story in a fan magazine in 1938, the same year he graduated from high school. The next year, he published 4 issues of his own fan magazine, Futuria Fantasia. Nearly every piece in the magazine was written by Bradbury himself. He used a variety of pseudonyms to try to hide the fact that the magazine was a virtual one-man show. Pseudonyms means to say surname or pen name, with which name we are going to write. Here this is given. This one, pseudonyms. It means pen name. With this name we are going to write something, etc. So this was about the author. Now what is the theme of the summary of the story? The main theme in All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury is bullying, which is caused by jealousy and envy. Interestingly enough, Ray Bradbury has chosen to explore this theme in the context of a future generation that has the chance to travel between planets as a consequence of evolution. This is a picture. Before this, some helplines are there. So we will go through continuous rain for 7 years on Venus. Before summary, I am going to tell these helplines. This will helpful for us. Prediction of the sunrise for a brief moment. Children on Venus were very excited, had seen the sun only once except Margot. Margot is the main character of the story. Margot from Earth had many memories of the sun. Margot distressed, aloof, disliked by other children. Distressed, clear, aloof means to say separate, disliked by other children. Before the sun rose, Margaret forcibly locked in a closet by children. The sun rose, unique experience enjoyed by the children. Clouds reappeared and it began to rain. Children unlocked the closet to let Margot come out. Felt remorseful. Remorseful means to say sorry. That time they were feeling sorry. That's why at last when they came to know or came to remember about that they locked her. That's why that time they all were feeling sorry. So let's start the explanation of the chapter. Life without the sun. All Summer in a Day is a story about a group of social children who lived on the planet Venus with their families. They are 9 years old and they are eagerly awaiting a momentous occasion. Venus is a planet. After 7 years of continuous rain, the scientists on Venus have predicted that the sun will come out for a brief period of time. Predicted means to say something is going to be happen in future and someone is going to tell about it before the time and going to tell us that it will happen. That is called prediction. So predicted that the sun will come out for a brief period of the time. The children have seen the sun once in their lives, but then they were 2 years old and they don't remember how it looks or feels. To prepare for the day, they have read about the sun and completed classroom activities. They have also written a poem about the sun. All the children have done this except one named Margot. Margot is the main character of the story. She is a thin, pale girl whom the other children resent for various reasons. Resent means to say, here this is the word, angry. They were not happy with her, angry or happy, whatever. Various reasons were there. She had lived in Ohio until she was 5. She still has many memories of the sun, and the sun continues to fascinate her. Margot does not like to participate in any classroom activity that does not include the sun. In fact, she has been in a depressed state on Venus. It was heard that her parents were planning to take her away from the underground colony on Venus and send her back on Earth. They were planning because there she was not happy. If sun is not there on the sometime in winters we usually see for 5 days, more than 5 days we don't see sun, then how do we feel? Depressed, sad, no enjoyment. Because if the weather is fine, everything is fine. If the weather is not fine, then we will feel lazy, depressed, etc. Same feeling this time Margot was having. Margot locked in a closet. Margot looks out of the window, waiting silently for the rain to stop and the sun to come out. The other children begin to dislike her and taunt her. It means to say comment on her. One of the boys jokes with her. It was all a joke, wasn't it? Nothing's happening today. Suddenly the children decide to hide Margot in a closet while their teacher is gone. Closet means to say a small room, we can say, which is near a small room, it is okay. Margot resists but is overpowered and locked in a faraway closet. Margot tried to convince them, don't do this, but they were many, that's why they were overpowered and locked her in a far away closet. It means a room on a distance. The sun appears briefly. The teacher returns and they all go to the tunnel's exit. As the teacher returns, they all come out of the tunnel. As she thinks, everyone is present and accounted for from her class. 10 moments later, the rain stops and the sun appears. All the children leave the tunnel and run around and enjoy the sun. It is unlike anything they could imagine. They are extremely happy and say, it is better than the sun lamps. Isn't it? They were asking to each other because they were enjoying after so many years. Actually they were seeing the sun. So very pleasantly that time this moment was very pleasant for them. They are extremely happy and say it is better than the sun lamps, isn't it? As they run around the jungles of Venus, the teacher tells them, now don't go too far because time was limited for the sun. You have only 2 hours, You wouldn't want to get caught out. But they were running and turning their faces up to the sky and feeling the sun on their cheeks like a warm iron. They were taking off their jackets and letting the sun burn their arms because they were feeling very happy in the warmth of change in the children's attitude towards Margot. How the attitude of the children changed towards the Margot after the sun rose. After playing and enjoying the weather, one of the girls cries out because she is carrying a big fat raindrop in her hand. She says, "Oh, look, look." They come slowly to look at her open palm. They stand for a moment thinking about how wonderful the sun feels on their skin. While they do this, rain clouds move in. They turn and start to walk back towards the underground house. Their smiles vanish. Actually, after a long period, they saw the sun. The heat of the sun made them comfortable. They were enjoying the heat in the heat. So now sun was not there again. Rain has been started. They were not happy. That's why their smile vanished. Gone out. Went away. A boom of thunder startles them. Suddenly, what's happened? A loud noise of thunder make them still, frightened, and like leaves before a new hurricane. And they were looking as like leaves before a new hurricane, means to say storm, big storm. They tumble upon each other and run. When they were frightened, that time what they did? They started to run away here and there. Sometimes they fall on each other and ran away from there. Lightning strikes 10 miles away, 5 miles away, a mile, a half mile. The sky darkens into midnight in a flash. They stand in the doorway of the underground doorway for a moment until it is raining hard. Then they close the door and hear the gigantic sound. Gigantic means to say a big sound of the rain falling in tons. It means rain was too much heavy. The drops are going to be compared here tons. They ask their teacher, "Will it be 7 more years?" Then one of them gives a little cry, "Margot." Suddenly what's happened? A little girl came to remember about Margot. What they did with her? They locked her in a room. What? She is still in the closet? Where we locked her? They stand as if someone has driven them like so many stakes into the floor. When it is going to be asked, so they were feeling as they are motionless. They look at each other and then look away. They glance out at the world that is raining now and raining steadily. They cannot meet each other glances. Means this time they were feeling shame. Their faces are solemn and pale. It means they were feeling little serious. They were serious and pale. Their face was pale. They looked at their hands and feet, their faces down. "Margot," one of the girls says. "Well, no one moves. Go on," whisper the girls. They walk slowly down the hall in the south of the cold rain. They turn through the doorway to the room in the sound. They walk slowly down in the sound of the storm and thunder. Lightning on their faces, blue and terrible. They walk over to the closest door slowly and stand by it. Behind the door is only silence. They unlock the door even more slowly and let Margot out, because that time they were feeling serious and they were feeling guilty what they did with Margot, because they felt the warmness of the sun, about which usually Margot wrote the poem or talking about. Is it clear? I hope it is clear to all. So students, I hope you enjoyed this story. Anything else if you want to know, so you can read the text. In your workbook you are having so many things to read about it. It will be helpful for you. Now we will come to know what is the message of the story. So, All Summer in a Day communicates the message or theme that envy leads to cruelty. In this story, the other children envy Margot because she is the only one of them who remembers seeing the sun. The others came to Venus when they were 2, so can't recall even one day of sunlight. She arrived later, so she has vivid memories of the sun, many memories, likening it at one point to a copper penny. She is depressed because she misses the sun and so does not join often with them. With the other children's game, they think she is acting superior, but actually she was not enjoying because of the sun. On Venus, continuously for 7 years, rain was there. They are also envious that her parents might leave Venus early, despite the very high pay for being there, because she is so depressed. Because the other children envy Margot, they cruelly turn on her and lock her in a closet just as the sun is appearing. It seems they don't mean to leave her there the entire time the sun is out, but they are so excited that they forget her until it is too late. Actually, when the sun rose, that time they didn't remember about her because they became so excited to see the sun that they forgot Margot where they locked her. Bradbury shows how human nature from an early age can lead to envy and lack empathy, which in turn can result in cruelty. The message conveyed is to try to be more considerate and thoughtful to people who may be hurting or seem a little different. Now student, homework is there for you. So what you will do, as I have written here, you will complete your workbook. Now all chapters are over, so you are having plenty of time. So in between you can complete your workbooks properly. Second thing, you can revise each and everything. For further query, you can use comment box. If you are having any problem related to this chapter or rest chapters, then when you will start to complete the workbook, something else you will come to know about all the chapters. So students, thank you very much. Keep in touch of study. Stay home. Stay safe. Because health is wealth. If you are fine, then everything will be fine. So thank you very much.